Isekai. Very fun song. Okay, let's get this shit, dog. Alright. Tickle bitties got me in my feelings, but flashes got me like, damn me the best, thick or thin, love you even if it's a sin. Funny side note. Well, it's all relevant, but funny thing is that like originally I did not have that part of the song. I did not write the tickle bitties got me in my feels. I didn't have that there at first, but I added it because I felt like it was important at the time. I guess to give context to that very pre-verse kind of thing. Or pre-bridge, sorry. So during the time, I was writing this, or like right before I wrote this. No, it was during the time I was writing this song. Because I was having trouble writing it. But there's this one person who was very vocal, and I'm not trying to call anyone out, okay? Very vocal about their opinions, and that's okay, right? I respect it. We respect that here. It's an open place here to discuss respectfully. But they were very interesting because, I guess to give context, they were, I guess it doesn't matter what kind of body type they were or whatever. But they just like were talking about how they got bullied and stuff like that for their size and whatnot. And I'm like, fuck that. Don't get bullied. That fucking sucks. Not don't get bullied, but that sucks that you got bullied. And like, that's fucking shitty. And like, fuck them, all that shit. I 100% fuck bullying. Although some people would say bullying builds character. I don't know. Nah, it's an argument. Anyway, essentially, like, they were very like vocal about like, being proud of their body. And like, yes, that's true. Be proud of your fucking body. Love that shit, right? But it's very odd because we had that discussion about, being proud of your body and having self-confidence, no matter your size, and being happy, you know what I mean? And body image and society, blah 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 blah, whatever. Don't get too deep. Then we got onto this topic of like dancing, right? And I brought up this video of these this choreography that I really liked. I thought it was cool. It was I solely was focused on the choreo, nothing about the people, just the choreography. That's what I was focused on. And the same person who was talking about getting bullied for their size and like, whatnot, says something along the lines of like, haha, look at these, dumb, skinny, flat-chested girls with no butts trying to dance. And I was very much like, all body types are accepted. It's either all okay or none of it's okay. Can we like get behind that here, or what the fuck? Like, I was very like confused. I was like, why would you say that? It's just like, I don't know. I as someone who personally has struggled with like, I mean, everyone has some kind of struggle with like their body image, you know what I mean? But like, I had personally struggled with like being too skinny to the point where people thought I was fucking anorexic, and like that's not cool. That's how I got bullied with like my body size. And like, it's just like, why would you say something like that? If you're saying that you don't want to get bullied or did not enjoy getting bullied, then why would you say something so like almost like, it was vile. I mean, it was just like very blatant, and it was just like in the chat, and I was like, I don't even know what to say. I was just so, I think at that point I was just like so like surprised, because it was like such a 180. Like, how can you say that this is okay but this is not okay? You know what I mean? Like, it's very strange. So I wrote this little pre-verse because I really wanted to bring in this idea, a very silly way to bring it in, but like bring this idea that like, it doesn't matter if you have tickle bitties. It doesn't matter if you have flat chests. No matter your body image, I appreciate you. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a very funny, weird way to say it, but like, I'm trying to say that like, even though this song is about thick thighs, I'm not necessarily talking like, how do I explain it? I'm not saying that you have to be thick. I'm just talking about thighs in general. And just like, again, it doesn't matter what your body type is. Like, you are beautiful. Okay? Anyway, so that's why I feel like I had to write this, because I didn't want to make it seem like I was just, talking about thick thighs or whatever. So yeah. That's basically that's why I wrote this Anyway, and again, all body types are accepted, and I want nothing but everybody's happiness and good health, and that's it. Okay, so like again, I don't care what you look like. All right, and you shouldn't care about what other people look like. You shouldn't care necessarily about what you like. Just that, are you healthy? Are you happy? That's what matters to me. You know. And if you're a little bit unhealthy, that's fine too. You know what I mean? Just like, are you living the life that you want to live? Okay, there you go. All right, let me continue.
Let me show you my heart eyes. Let me show you a surprise. Late hours no longer say so. I ain't trying to be lured by.
So fun. Sorry, I love this song. It's so fun. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so let me show you my heart eyes. Is a callback to the heart eyes that I have, which is where is it? Which one is it? Boom! Heart eyes. Woo! Anyway, I thought it was cute, and also it's a it's an emote that a lot of like VTubers have. So to be fair. Let me show you your surprise. The surprise technically was that I had a whole other model, which was funny. Anyway, late hours no longer say so. I ain't trying to be lewd, but yeah, I just thought it was funny to say so, and I wasn't trying to be lewd. I think most of the other message that I have for this song comes in later, and I'll explain in a second. But all this is pretty straightforward and very much just like me having fun with the song. So, here's the fucking. Yeah.
I wanna Isekai in your thick thigh. I got your beautiful assets inside. Isekai in your thick thigh. You know that vibe, but you cannot define. Isekai in your thick thigh. I got your beautiful assets inside. Isekai in your thick thigh. I've been screaming out your name like senpai.
I guess something else to note is that I wrote this, I was like, I wanted this song. So obviously, if you guys see the album, this is the second song on the album, and the first song is Intro, and it's Kōri's like official theme music with some vocals telling the story of Kōri. And I wanted the song to really feel like you're getting isekai'd into the album. So hence the name Isekai, but also I thought it'd be funny to have a song about like isekai into thick thighs, or just like thick thighs in general. And because like that's something that we talked about a lot, like on stream, not a lot, but like we'd bring it up sometimes about like thighs and shit like that. I just thought it was funny. And obviously, like thighs are pretty nice. I don't know if you don't have to agree with me, but most will agree with me. Thighs are pretty nice. Anyway, I just thought it'd be funny and just a good time, and beautiful assets. Sorry. That's actually kind of a callback to Infamous's comments on like the assets as well. Like, I think Infamous made that joke about assets, and I was like, I'm gonna use that. So yeah, shout out to Infamous wherever you are out in the universe. That's a callback to your comment. Yeah, and it's just like a good time. That's all it is. Okay. That's all it is. The senpai was really fun too. I'm just like, senpai! I remember recording that. I was like, I just was so confused. Anyway, sorry. So fun.
Bring you into my world. New lingerie. I'm sure you'll adore. I'll be singing Daisuke. I'll have your eyes only on me.
So, okay, here's where I get into the kind of like second meaning of the song, or like really hidden meaning of the song. I don't know if it's that, maybe it's not that hidden, but this is like why I was writing the song the way I was. So very much like you'll see in these lines, in the upcoming lines, I wanted to write a song kind of like about the lewd side of VTubing, because there's a lot, and I feel like even now, like, there's a lot of people who say that you can't be successful in VTubing unless you're like a lewd tuber. And I feel like it's a little bit silly. I don't believe that. I think that's kind of like shitty that you would say something like that. Because you're basically saying like, I mean, it's true that sex sells, but like that's kind of like assholey to be like, to say that so blatantly. Anyway, I'm just joking. But yeah, I feel like it's very sad that idea And it is kind of true though, because I have seen like there are a lot of like quote unquote YouTubers that they just blow up a little bit faster or quicker because they get sexualized. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's again up to whoever decides to watch them. If that's what you're looking out for in the world, then all power to you. But I was very much like trying to convey this message or idea of like a VTuber who has to feel like they have to change a lot. Like new lingerie, I'm sure you'll adore, right? It's like I have to put on I'm gonna get this new outfit that's just like sexy. That's just like lingerie. I'm gonna get this new outfit that like you're gonna fucking love. And you're only gonna watch me because like I'm appealing to you or I'm trying to be appealing to you. And that's pretty much like what I'm trying to say here is that like, you know, it almost feels like some people may feel forced to get an outfit or do something that is specifically for an audience. And maybe in this context, it's specifically for a lewd audience. And that's kind of like what I'm leaning into here. It's kind of similar, like as a good example. If you guys remember, I mean, I feel like it's still around, but there's like people who do like those era redeems, and I feel like it's when I was writing this song, a lot of people would come onto the stream, not just my stream, but other people's stream, and be like, "Can you era?" And I'd be like, "No." It's just really weird. Like, why? It's just like that's all they would say too. And like, there's still people that do that in a different context. Like, there's like the Gohan Suru and fucking would you like a bath, dinner, or me fucking shit? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shit like that even now, and it's like just weird because it's like it's not really content. At least not to me, in my opinion. It's just like a phase that the internet's going through that's like, oh, please say this phrase, and then they make you say it, they see how well you say era, and then they leave. That's pretty much all that is. Like, is that content? I don't know. To some people it might be, but like again, it's like you're forcing your streamer to do something that they don't want to do, or like asking them like something that's just like a phase, like a weird fucking weird shit. I don't know. It's just like that's all I can say about it. Anyway, that's what that is. Okay.
I want your heart, I want your love, I want you 'cause you're kawaii. If I'm ever feeling down, I know your smile's the best for me.
So again, just like saying cute shit. I writing like, this fucking song was so difficult to write because like I was like I need to write really cute shit because like I want it to sound like this person or this VTuber is like, oh, I want you so bad because oh, you're so cute, you know, and like oh, your smile is all I need to feel happy, and like you know, like just like all this like really like weird shitty. Again, I can't write romance, but you know, just really like fucked up shit. That's like, why would you say this to a stranger online? I don't know, but people do, you know, and all respect to them. But it's just like it's just that's what they. It's just so strange to me. Honestly, it's just really strange. But again, it's like very tailoring like your content or trying to like make someone a stranger fall in love with you even though it's not really you, you know, because like you can tell these lines are not something that I would ever say, but it's why I wrote it. It's because it's like this song is about things that you probably wouldn't say in a normal sense, but people say because they're trying to get subs or they're trying to get fucking donations and shit like that, and it's fucking shitty because you have to literally like change yourself so that way you can better fit this like lewd community almost. Okay. All you need to know about this, so basically anata wa sugoku kirei desu is like very like, oh, you're so fucking amazing, and then watashi wa anata ga hoshii desu is like I want you. And basically like I was trying to be like, again, similar to what I just said, being like I also speaking in Japanese because you know there's a lot of henties out there watching them lewd tubers, and you know, very try to be like, senpai, oh, gosojisama, you know what I mean? So it's like that's why I wrote like I had to have some Japanese lines in there, and say it as like annoyingly as possible. Watashi wa anata ga hoshi desu. Like it sounded fucking disgustingly adorable. Not adorable, just disgusting. Anyway, so I wrote that. And saying I want you is again just like the literally I fucking want you and please donate to me. I'm just joking. Anyway.
It could be any dairy that you want. Under anybody looks you, it's death on the spot. Soon dairy, I don't like it, I don't want to get caught. Dairy, cut my cheeks fun hot. He made the
Okay. That was really fast. What the fuck did I just say? I could be any dairy that you want. Under anybody looks you, spot. Oh yeah. Okay. So this whole part. Let me just play it actually.
Cause I like the gifts that you bought. Dairy, cause my love is nonchalant. How'd you dare sound like, oh no, Eto, what? Thug dairy, about to pull out the Glock.
So this was fun because I basically wanted to make a joke about dairies because there's so fucking many. And also I wanted to kind of like make a joke about like, you know, I think a lot of VTubers will be like, I'm a yandere, I'm a tsundere, like, you know, and I think like people, I see a lot of yandere VTubers, honestly, like girls with knives and shit like that or whatever. And I think it's really funny to like see, they not funny, but like I respect it, but like they have like a really big community that are like just really into like yanderes, you know what I mean, or really into tsunderes or whatever. And I think it's funny because you like the community that like says that you're a yandere or a tsundere or whatever dere is inherently putting you in this category of like personality. And I think it really sucks because it's like, again, they're just now expecting you to be a thug dere. And it's like, I don't know. And then at the same time, it's like, what this particular verse is talking about, I can be any dairy that you want. That's very literal. Like I'm literally saying like, this person, this VTuber is saying like, I'll be anything that you want. Just please, like, please look at me. Please want me. Please, like, just be here. You know, I'll do anything you want. And that's again a callback to like how people had those era redeems and stuff like that. It's like they're doing it because it's like a phase or a trend in the community, and they're doing it because for popularity, of course, and that's okay. You know, I respect the grind or whatever, but it's very much like you're trying to custom tailor yourself to better fit what you think is popular in the community, and that's not very healthy. That's not very healthy. And trying to like change yourself for again what's trending, which again what tends to be trending is, you know, sexual lewd stuff, and as well as like just these very categorical like dere himedere type stereotype kind of characters. So yeah, never ever feel like you have to put yourself in one category as a person, like, because you shouldn't. You can do whatever you want at any time. You can choose who you want to be. You don't need to feel like you need to be any of these fucking dares. And yeah, anyway, it's just sad when I see people, not sad, but I feel like I've definitely seen people like retract because they're like trying to be something they're not. Anyway, or not even retract, but also just like be a nice person on stream, but end up being a really shitty person off of stream. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway, let me see. So it's the chorus again. Okay. Where is this? Okay, here it is. Hey, 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 hey.
I ain't tryna be a loser. I wanna Isekai in your thick thighs. I got your beautiful assets inside.
It's such a vibe.
You know that vibe, but you
Like,
cannot deny.
I don't know, it just is.
I got your beautiful assets inside. Isekai in your thick thighs. I'm screaming out your name like senpai. I got your beautiful assets
inside.
Isekai. You know that vibe, but you cannot deny.
Hey, 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 hey.
I can be whatever you need. Call me a princess or your queen. I may not be a lewd to honey, but all of us know syrups are sweet and yummy.
Damn fucking straight. You tell him, Kōri. Alright, there you go. Finally, to wrap up the lyrics here, I can be whatever you need. It's literally again saying like, as I literally have said a couple times as I talk about the song, feeling like you have to tailor yourself to your community and shit like that is really fucking fucked up and weird. This whole song is like a satire, by the way, on just like the kind of personalities that I've seen, trying to be something that they're not and being over sexual about it. Call me a princess or your queen. Again, it's just like being whatever you need. Like, do you want someone who's submissive or dominant? Which is like, you know, I see a lot of people liking one or the other for a lewd tubing sense. I may not be a lewd tuber, honey. It's true, I'm not. But all my snow syrups are sweet and yummy. I thought that was just cute. There's no explanation for that. It's just I thought it was cute, and I just was like, I want to include in one of these songs. I want to include snow syrups because I like that sound, like that those two words together, and I just like love my community, obviously. And I don't know, I just wanted to put that there, and so and obviously confirm that these two lines are just kind of just me. It's not really like the perspective of the VTuber personality I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I'm not a LootTuber, even though I talked about this stuff. I just want to make that clear for anyone who like comes on this stream or like comes to like just the Isekai song. I want them to know at the end of the song, I want them to know that I'm not a LootTuber. But I still care about my community because they care about who I am as a person and not because I'm a LootTuber. So anyway, that's what the song's about. Thank you. Let me go ahead and now show you. So also, one of the images is more sexual than I have ever, like, the most sexual thing that I've gotten for Kōri. But that's because, again, this is for Isekai. This is for Isekai, which is supposed to be a sexual-esque song. So just a FYI, it is, like, more sexual than I've... It's totally, like, I can put this on stream, but, like, I just want to give you a forewarning that, I haven't posted this because it's very, like, I don't know what to do with it. Because I'm like, it's just a little too sexual. I don't know. Anyway. But I was going to use these assets for the MV, but I ended up not doing the MV, unfortunately, because of time, energy, and money. So, yeah, but that's what that is. So, here we go. Here we go. So these are the images here. Sorry. Also, there's a model. I just felt like it was nice to call back the model. But you probably have seen at least like 2 of these before. But yeah, the one on the left is like, I know that again this is a very sexual one, but like the art is so good and it sucks because I was like, this is way too sexual for me to post. But the art is really nice. It's really nice art style. Just very pretty. I don't know, the tattoos look really nice too. Oh man, it looks really nice. Anyway, yeah. So these are the images that I never really ended up doing anything with, unfortunately. But I like these. I like the outfit. I designed the outfit. I think I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I designed the outfit pretty much for these 3. I designed them for the queen outfit, this outfit, Isekai outfit, and for Fairy Tale arc, which is like the wedding dress. I pretty much like designed all those. I obviously had help with my artist, but anyway, yeah, this is the art that I never did anything with. So I thought I'd share. Again, the one on the left is very nice. I really like that one, but I just was like, I don't know if I could post this. It's so sexual. It's so sexual. Thank you everybody for your wonderful comments and kind words and for looking at this lingerie with me.